Hello and welcome to Brand X Reviews again. Today I'm going to be doing another new release vinyl soundtrack review. I did one last weekend of the Casino Royale soundtrack from MOV. That's music on vinyl. Obviously they do this kind of sub-label at the movies as part of their lineup. They put a lot of good work into stuff that they do. So let's have a look at this now. Obviously this is The Dark Knight Rises. This is the third film in the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. The first film, Batman Begins, came out in 2005. The second film, The Dark Knight, came out in 2008. And the third film capping off the trilogy was The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. So the film score was done by Hans Zimmer, and I think James Newton Howard had something to do with it as well. They did all three. A lot of the same kind of music cues come up in all three, but there are differences if you do listen to them all. Now this soundtrack is just the normal standard soundtrack that came out in 2012, so if you've got that, you'll know what the actual music is on this. There are some complete recording sessions that you can get. They're not terribly easy to get hold of, but I haven't seen them on vinyl. In fact, I struggled to get hold of this for the longest time. I've only been able to get this at a reasonable price because it's been released fairly recently. Re-released, sorry. I do have the other two Dark Knight trilogy soundtracks. As you can see here in my collection, I have the Batman Begins soundtrack. This wasn't very expensive. I got this from, I think it was Crash Records in Leeds a few years ago. And also the Dark Knight soundtrack. I had to get this shipped from America, weirdly enough, at the time. That was just the cheapest I could find this. I live in the UK, obviously, so it is affordable, but as with all usual price of records, you sometimes have to pay a bit of a premium. So when I was buying those, I think it was last year, I wanted to finish my set off by having this, but I couldn't find this any cheaper than £80 at the time, and that was on, I think it was on Discogs. So I was glad to hear that it was getting a re-release this summer. So I managed to get this from Amazon. I didn't particularly want to use Amazon just because they've been kind of getting a bit of a monopoly for the last few months during everything that's been going on. With businesses getting shut down and so on, but it just happened to be the cheapest that I could find this. I did get the Casino Royale cheaper on eBay from a seller on there, but unfortunately Amazon was the only one offering this for the cheapest price. I think it was around about £35, something like that. So, actually no, I'm telling a lie. I got this off eBay. Whatever, it doesn't matter anyway. Shop around and see what the best price is, let's just put it that way. So yeah, I know that this was about £35 though, so that's pretty much what you'd be expecting. That's normal for a soundtrack. But let's have a look at the thing anyway. So obviously, the Dark Knight Rises label there is a limited edition of 2,000 numbered copies on silver and black marbled vinyl. That just means that there's 2,000 in this particular colour of the actual record. There may be others in different colours of different kind of availability numbers, but for this one it's 2,000 copies. So you get a litho of the movie poster, a 4-page booklet, and weirdly an exclusive fridge magnet. I've never seen a fridge magnet come with a record before, so that's a first for me anyway. And obviously it's 180 gram vinyl, which, as I said in my review of the Casino Royale soundtrack, it's not necessarily an exact science that being 180 gram is going to mean that it's better. It's not like getting a Blu-ray over a DVD as such. It just depends how it's been mastered. There's a lot of factors come into play when it comes to quality of a record, but being 180 gram does give it the opportunity to kind of be better. So I have played this and it is very good quality. So let's have a look at what you get inside anyway, because that's really the purpose of this video. Now on the back of the thing it has this sticker, this At the Movies sticker. You tend to get this with these, and it does come with this fairly durable outer plastic wallet. It's going to be very difficult for me to take out while I'm filming, so let me just pause this. So that's that out of the way. Now this isn't a double gatefold, which was obviously that was the case with the Casino Royale soundtrack that I did last week. But this one, as you can see here, has got a reflective front. As you can see a reflection of my face there, kind of blurry a bit, but kind of nice touch to the thing. And obviously it's the same with the lettering there, so really nice from a collector's point of view. That's pretty cool. And it also applies to this here. As you can see, it's got that kind of reflective quality. That's the spine of the thing, if you're interested. So obviously all the stuff is on the inside here, with it not being a double gatefold. So again, I'm going to have to pause so I can take all this out. In fact, let's see if I can do it without pausing. Oh, that was pretty swish. Cool. Right, so obviously you've been looking at that for the last like 5 minutes, so let's take that out of the equation. So this would be the 4-page booklet that you get with it. And it's pretty much the same as what came with the CD from memory back in 2012 when this came out. So you've got some information there from Christopher Nolan that was written when the film came out. I mean, if you want to pause it and read that, that's up to you. Obviously there, June 2012. So that was just before the film came out. I seem to remember it was July 2012 when the film came out. And then just the information sheet here with Tom Hardy's Bane on there as well. So there you go. That's all the information. That's your 4-page booklet anyway. So let's take that away. I'll throw it on the floor, whatever we fancy doing. Then we've got the litho of the movie poster. Some people collect these kind of things. It's kind of nice, to be fair, but you know, whatever. It's about the same size as the actual record, so if you want to frame this, you probably could do. So it is what it is anyway. And then, weirdly, the fridge magnet, you know, I mean, you can get this for like 50p from somewhere, no doubt, so I'm not too excited about that, but whatever, it's just a nice thing, kind of a different thing to add to a record. The actual thing, I'm not going to faff around trying to take this out with one hand, because I'll end up damaging it, so let me just pause. So this is the actual record itself. As you can see, that's the pattern that you've got on the thing. The actual label, this is the side 2 label. I've kind of done it backwards. So side 1, see if I can do it without pausing. Yeah, managed that all right. That's the other side as well, so not too bad. And as for the actual plastic sleeve that comes with this as well, it is a decent one, so you're not going to have to switch it out. So it's got kind of whatever it is, UPVC or something in a lining there, so that keeps the thing static, protected as such, but reduces static and also keeps the thing nice, free from scratching and scuffing from paper that you sometimes get these cheap inner labels, which kind of does my head in. So that's pretty much all I've got to say for this. Obviously the Dark Knight trilogy had a fairly sort of epic Hans Zimmer feel to it. I was talking a bit about Hans Zimmer in the Casino Royale review, because obviously Hans Zimmer is going to be doing the score for the upcoming Bond film. As I was saying, a lot of his scores have their own kind of generic Hans Zimmer thing to them, but that's not a bad thing. That's not meant as a put down in any way. As I said, a Hans Zimmer score is a great score, but they all seem to have that kind of feel to them when he does them. So this one, The Dark Knight, I think was quite unique in terms of superhero scores, that kind of thing. It felt more like a Christopher Nolan franchise or set of movies, in the same way that all of the other Christopher Nolan films do. They kind of feel like they're all in their own universe rather than just being another superhero movie. And I think Hans Zimmer's score to these 3 films played a big part in that. So I'll leave it there anyway. That's my review, my thoughts on Hans Zimmer, his work, and obviously this as a new re-release. I'm very happy with this. As I say, I have played this and the quality is very good, so they did a good job. So I'll leave it there. I am going to be doing another review, hopefully coming out today, of another soundtrack, because this came out 7 days ago as I record this on whatever day it is today. Is it the 15th? I can't remember. 14th or 15th of August. I'm losing track of the days. But I also got this yesterday, the Running Man newly sort of expanded and reissued soundtrack on record. So that's going to be the next review that I do. So check back for that. Thank you very much, Brand X Reviews.
Oh, bloody old Torfer.